that, we increase turnout, and we don't have to put all of our eggs in the undecided basket. It doesn't mean we ignore the undecideds. It just means that we're actually going to go out. And, I remember, I think it was 2002, you have this moment watching, turnout numbers come in, and like turnout's high, and Democrats are like stoked, like, oh my gosh, this is great. Well, the election results start coming in, and like, oh, well, we thought high turnout was good for Democrats because it meant that low propensity working class voters were showing up at the polls.
Yeah.
What we actually saw was a bunch of Republicans who didn't normally vote came out to vote.
Yeah.
And at one point, James Carville on CNN puts a trash can on his head because he's just like, oh, I was so wrong. And he's like, I can't believe this. Like, I just never forget that moment. And in part, it's like, that's what it's about. It's a two-pronged strategy. There are undecided voters. They do exist. There might be a small number. You want to get them. But you really need to focus on making sure that the people that are likely to vote, that agree with you, are getting the polls. And that's where, Democrats might have a little bit of an advantage just because of some of the shift in coalitions favoring the Democrats being favored by increasingly college-educated voters, and Trump getting some of these working-class voters, new voters, people that aren't, engaged in politics all the time, making sure they get out to vote.
Yeah. You getting out to vote. I have one friend who will not be named. You know who you are.
A watcher of the podcast.
Hopefully. But this one friend, went in 2020, in line to go vote, and looked at the line and was like, I'm just not going to vote. And just left. He just like, I didn't want to wait in line. And he's like, I'm just going to tell everyone I voted, and then in a few months when everyone calms down, I'll just tell them, I did actually.
Hey guys, by the way.
So I think that's a lot more people than what you would actually think it is that are like, the line's too long.